Hey guys, welcome to the car. I thought I'd try a new format for shop update videos. It's not exactly in the shop, but I had this idea to use my otherwise wasted time that I spend commuting to and from work every day to do some of the shop update kind of stuff that I'm not always that motivated to do. Normally at home, if I have some free time that I can spend on something, I'd rather spend it making stuff in the shop than putting together a shop update video. So I thought I'd give this a try, use some time that I'm already spending doing something, and hopefully the overhead in editing the videos will be pretty low. So we'll see how this goes. I guess the first point of update is a new episode of the Home Machinists podcast. For those of you unfamiliar, this is a podcast that Justin over at the Cogwheel has started, and he asked me to co-host it with him a while ago. We finished our second episode this past weekend, and we had a special guest, Stefan Gottsvinter. For those of you not familiar with Stefan, maybe you've been living under a rock. I'll put a link to his channel in the description for this video, and I'll also provide a link in the description to the podcast that Justin is hosting on his website, and he's also put it in the iTunes store. I've got a new project video that is pending at the moment. This is a video that's for a build that it's a thing that I made somebody as a Christmas present. I sent it in the mail and they still don't have it. I'm not quite done with the editing, but I'm also not quite ready to upload it because the person it's for will see the video. So I'd rather they receive the package before the video goes up. I'm hoping that won't be too much longer. That's going to be at least 2 parts, I think. That was kind of an involved little project. In other news, and some of this is going to be familiar to any of you who have tuned in to the second episode of our podcast, it looks like I'm going to be building the Trent pinion mill from a casting kit. You might be familiar with these kits that Hemingway sells. I'll put a link in the video description to that as well. But basically a miniature horizontal knee mill, and I mean really miniature, this thing's tiny, that's specialized for cutting small pinions. The casting kit was a very generous gift from family members. I don't know how long it's going to take to arrive after it gets ordered. I'm sure it'll be a while. But that's obviously going to be a really awesome project, and I hope it will make for some great videos as well. Another possible upcoming project that I'm designing it now. I'm not sure if I'll actually get around to the build this year. That's kind of still up in the air. But I'm designing an orrery. That's O-R-R-E-R-Y. So basically a scale model of the planets in our solar system that all move at the correct relative rates via a mechanical gear train. I thought that would be some good practice cutting and crossing out small gears. I've been using a program called Gearotic. Some of you might be familiar with this already. I only recently discovered it. It's been around for a while. I use that for modeling the gear train. It was pretty easy to pick up and learn how to use. I'll put a link to the Gearotic website where you can download it in the video description. It's a free download. They do have some sort of commercial license as well. I'm not really familiar with that. I've just been using the free version, and it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. One last quick update is camera mounts in the shop. So I can finally have an easier time getting some good camera angles for certain operations on certain of the machines. Some operations, whether you're recording or not, you gotta see in there to see what you're doing. And unfortunately, with some of the operations I've had to do recently, where I had to get in there to see, I didn't have a good place to put the camera where I wasn't going to be directly in the way. So next 2 or 3 videos, I should hopefully have some of those mounts done, so the camera angles should start getting a little better. I'm not doing anything fancy for them, just some repurposed like desk lamp arms, I guess you'd call them, little articulated light fixtures that I'm just putting 1/4-20 thread mounts on the end to hold a camera. I don't think I'll do a video about them, but I might show them in one of the videos coming up, just so you guys can see what I ended up doing with them. I'm gonna try to come up with some sort of quick change mount system for them, so that I don't have to constantly screw and unscrew camera mountings. Well, I think that's about it. Enjoy your day, everybody, and I'll try to do the same.